More than 100,000 New Mexicans lost their jobs during the pandemic. So what does New Mexico look like compared to other states?
And what could our recovery look like? KRQE investigative reporter Gabrielle Burkhardt takes a closer look at New Mexico's unemployment crisis.
My space is right here in the wind tunnel.
Joseph Orga is an indoor skydiving flight instructor at Urban Air Adventure Park in Albuquerque. Pre-pandemic, he says it was pretty easy to describe his job.
It's fun to go to work. Seeing people the first time they fly and the smile, just that's the coolest part.
In March of 2020, when COVID-19 hit the state, Orga was among the first waves of New Mexicans to get laid off. His workplace shut down.
But I didn't think this long.
This long. March marked more than a year. Urban Air has been completely closed down per the state's public health order.
Over this past year, Orga says it's given him a whole new perspective on not only what it's like to lose your job in a pandemic, but to lose your home in the process.
I was actually just behind the gas station trying to stay warm from the wind, and he called me.
His boss, Brian Garcia, called Orga to find out where he should send his W-2. Orga had no home address to give him.
You don't tell people. You feel embarrassed at first, but then that's how it is. And he said, I'm coming to get you.
He's been living with his former boss for the past couple months.
It hurts to see them struggling.
Garcia says roughly 25% of his former staff left the state to find work. Others, including Orga, have struggled with the unemployment process.
We had 83 employees here.
How many did you have to lay off?
We laid off, whenever the pandemic started, we laid off 81.
And how many do you have now?
We have one, and that's our bookkeeper, to keep track of how much money we're losing.
Today, there are more than 78,000 New Mexicans on unemployment. We wanted to know how we fared overall compared to other states.
We lost probably double the number of jobs that we lost in the Great Recession. So it's a much deeper hole that we're in.
We went over some of the data with Mo O'Donnell, acting director of UNM's Bureau of Business and Economic Research.
What's happened since kind of the bounce back is that New Mexico has bounced back relatively slower.
In January 2020, the state was seeing some job growth, but New Mexico had one of the country's highest unemployment rates, around 5%. When businesses shut down last year, jobless claims skyrocketed. KRQE data reporter Curtis Segarra used Bureau of Labor statistics to put our state's unemployment crisis in perspective.
By April of 2020, jobless claims jumped across the U.S. and unemployment skyrocketed in some states, but New Mexico fared better than many of those states. Now, by July, we had one of our highest rates of unemployment at 12.5%, and we were back near the bottom of the list.
New Mexico still has one of the highest unemployment rates in the country at 8.3%, with New York and Hawaii faring slightly worse. One of the hardest hit sectors in the pandemic is leisure and hospitality, down roughly 30,000 jobs statewide from the year before.
We were looking at basically a $4.3 billion economic injury in 2020.
Cody Johnson with the state's tourism department says that takes into account $3.15 billion lost in visitor spending, plus the cost of unemployment and lost tax revenue.
But for hospitality and tourism, it's relatively slow to see those job numbers come back until we do legitimately get past this pandemic. It's also kind of an indication of why it's so important to invest in recovery efforts.
He says there's work taking place on the back end to support businesses' efforts and hire back workers. While Johnson and O'Donnell agree COVID vaccines and businesses reopening will play a role in New Mexico's economic recovery, people's behaviors will too.
People have gotten used to doing things in a new way. I mean, we're talking right now on Zoom rather than in person. People are shopping online as opposed to going to the store. There's no guarantee that people are going to go back to the way that things were exactly, and there's no timetable for how long that a recovery is going to take.
O'Donnell says it could take years, but New Mexico may have a leg up in some ways.
Our research shows that, when people start to re-engage with travel, they're going to look for outdoor experiences, find space, and we got plenty of that in New Mexico.
For people like Garcia, who's watching other urban air franchises reopen across the country,
it's just been an emotional roller coaster. I mean, we want to be open like all these other businesses that are able to, at least mitigate some of the losses that, are building up.
it's hard not to be discouraged by the empty 35,000 square foot facility in New Mexico's slow reopening process.
It just shows that we're falling behind.
What's kept you in Albuquerque? What's the main thing keeping you here?
This job.
Never wanting so badly to get back to work.
It's been the first time in my life I love to go to work, and I stay after.
Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE investigates.
Under the governor's new reopening criteria, urban areas planning to reopen at 25% capacity next week, with Bernalillo County turning green tomorrow. Garcia hopes to rehire about 40 employees.